Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see Los Angeles facing Seattle. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Shaquille O'Neal. Then it's Magic Johnson. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's LeBron in the 3 spot. James dishes to O'Neal. And the rejection by James. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Stolen by O'Neal. The dish now to Jordan. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Free throw good, Jordan. On defense, Seattle. It's a 3-point game. Johnson kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Knocks it down from 7 feet.
That's a shot that I'm really surprised more players don't develop. When you master it, it's tough to block and reliable.
Johnson, the pass to Nowitzki. Back to Johnson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
He's taller than most point guards, and he really put his length to use right there.
McGrady kicks to Shaq. Abdul-Jabbar up top. Fires the 3. A shot by McGrady, no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Johnson dishes to LeBron. They get it back. Over Abdul-Jabbar. Goes up again. And it's sent back by O'Neal. And they get it back. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. And the dunk by LeBron.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
McGrady kicks to O'Neal. And taken away by Johnson. And pushing it up. Here's Seattle. And the dunk by James.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
To the paint. Here's Shaq. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And you can sense the momentum really starting to swing their way.
Yeah, they're taking charge here. I mean, there's no question about it, Greg. And the lead, I think, is just going to continue to grow and grow from here.
Nice touch on that hook shot. Abdul-Jabbar's got his second basket of the game.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Which is exactly why they better start D'ing him up before he really gets ahead of steam up. That's the idea. Shut him down before he gets going.
Just 5 on the clock.
Timeout.
And the dunk by O'Neal.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim.
A platoon swap here for Seattle. And they will call over the back on the play.
Boy, boy, did he go hard to the boards, but clearly went over the back in doing it.
Yeah, kudos for the effort. I always love that kind of effort, but he was just a little overzealous.
Westbrook passes to Wade. The kick out to Walton. For three, Westbrook. Los Angeles with another miss. Seattle leading by 9. Wade against Wade. Got a piece of it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pierce.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Now, here is Chamberlain. And the shot no good, a bit short.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And it's Wade in the corner. Here's the three. But they recover it. Westbrook dishes to Chamberlain. Tipped away. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And it's Pierce in the corner. Westbrook kicks to Pierce. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
That is a very low percentage shot, Kevin, but it's the result they were looking for at the end of the day.
Westbrook kicks to Leonard. Stolen by Pierce. For the finish. And Paul Pierce with the slam.
Whoa, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Seattle shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And Russell Westbrook drops them both.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throw. Beautiful to watch.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Seattle leads by 7. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Seattle.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Seattle, they've got LeBron James. O'Neal is out there with Nowitzki. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Jordan in the shooting guard position.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist. A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Now here's Love. And James pulls it down.
And you know, you can see in his eyes, he knows that is not a dunk he should have missed.
And for the ball out of bounds, Jordan touched it last.
Timeout. Timeout.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Shaq's checked in for Love. Hill comes in for Worthy. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Johnson in for Russell Westbrook. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Outside, Rodman. Shaq down low. O'Neal's there. Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game. That's good from O'Neal. O'Neal hits them both. Seattle leading by 9. Outside for Jordan. Three-pointer. Rebound by Johnson. And here's Los Angeles. Releases. Johnson with the block. They retain possession. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. For Los Angeles, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Los Angeles making a switch here. Walton's checked in. O'Neal hits them both.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Pulls up, high post. Los Angeles with another miss. And here's LeBron outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. James has got 7.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
And now the fast break. Hill with the ball. Chalk up 2 there. McGrady's got his first 2 points.
Well, that fast.
Basket's good.
Oh, my goodness. Fella's going to hurt somebody with a dunk like that. Probably will hurt himself.
Oh, there's too much fun to be had.
And he's having it. That had to be fun.
Catching up on the changes for Seattle. Chamberlain's checked in for Shaq.
That's good.
Bird comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Leonard, he's checked in for LeBron. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Johnson. Wade, he's checked in for Seattle. Los Angeles shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simply.
Here's Westbrook after the basket by Los Angeles. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That's his first foul. Paul Pierce is checked in for Walton. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first half. Westbrook kicks to Bird. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. LeBron passes to Johnson. And it's Johnson with the jam.
And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunks the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it's certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim wrecker.
He hits both from the stripe.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Dwayne Wade's checked in for McGrady. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Johnson. And it's Westbrook missing. Wade kicks to Westbrook. And that one is off. Seattle goes the other way with it. They've led by as many as 11 points. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Wade with no one around. And once again off the mark by Seattle. Pierce kicks to LeBron. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Pierce with the steal. Westbrook drives in.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
Well, Jordan had a great quarter. He has 8 points and several assists.
Fundamentals have been on display. He's just done it all today. The passing and also knocking down his freebies.
And that's exactly what they've needed from him, those two things.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron James is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's Johnson in at the point guard position.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for him.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
LeBron shot is off.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Johnson dishes to James. LeBron with another miss.
3 straight misses here to start the second half.
Stolen by Magic. Nowitzki against Abdul-Jabbar. Launches it. But they get it back. LeBron passes to O'Neal. Shaq with some nice D.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Love's checked in for Shaq. Worthy comes in for James. And it's Hill in for Magic Johnson. Nowitzki with it. And Abdul-Jabbar picks him up defensively. Johnson kicks to Nowitzki. Here's Jordan. Off the left rim and out. And here's Los Angeles. Haven't given up any points here in the second half. Here's McGrady. And that misses. That would have put him up. McGrady's gone 1 of 6 shooting so far. Here's James. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. James has got 9.
Offensively.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Some changes for Seattle. Bird comes in for James. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Jordan. And then for Los Angeles, Walton's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Wade comes in for Hill. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Tracy McGrady.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Catching up on the changes for Seattle. Chamberlain's checked in for Shaq. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Johnson. Los Angeles with another miss. Wade against Wade. To the middle. And stolen by Love. One-on-one fast break. Got a piece of it. Wade dishes to Love. Worthy kicks to Wade. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Will Chamberlain picks one up.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Rodman comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Pierce in for James Worthy.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Here's Bird. And it's Bird with the jam.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Wade with it. Wade picks him up. Wade kicks to Westbrook. He dishes it to Rodman. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. For Los Angeles, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. And he knocks down the first one. Shaq's checked in for Los Angeles. And Wade drops them both. Seattle trails by 3. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Chamberlain with a screen on Westbrook. Westbrook passes to Chamberlain. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Chamberlain got his second basket.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense. This guy is a high flyer, I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Westbrook, it's off. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Los Angeles on top, leading by 3. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Johnson is out there with Jordan. Then it's LeBron James. Then there's Nowitzki. And it's O'Neal in it, the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
And guys, the thing that jumps out at me is their block shots. I mean, they're playing up on the shooters tightly, and then they're sending them packing. I mean, putting those shots in reverse, all in a clear, good day's work.
To take the lead, Johnson can't hit.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
Love dishes to O'Neal. Here's McGrady. No good on the triple.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
A shot by Jordan, no good.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Yeah, I'm with you, Kevin, there. I mean, I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Kevin Love.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Seattle.
You know, with their fast break operating so efficiently, I mean, you can see why they've gone with it throughout the game.
Yeah, and the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnover and in bunches.
And Shaq with the slam.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher.
Yeah, near the hoop, he's an absolute monster.
Here's Jordan. It's deflected. LeBron kicks to Johnson. Here's Shaq. It's blocked by Shaq. Pass to Nowitzki. On the wing, Johnson. He's guarded by Johnson. Johnson can't get it to go.
How about him there just bodying him up to make him alter the trajectory on that shot?
Definitely some very sound defense played on that trip.
LeBron kicks to Nowitzki. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 4 assists in the game.
He's so clutch, Kevin. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Stolen by O'Neal.